Today I'm here with an unboxing of the HTC Inspire 4G for the AT&T network. So this is one of the newer Android phones available, and by all accounts a pretty good Android phone on AT&T. So let's just jump straight on into the unboxing. So if we take a look, the box is pretty small. There's some information and all that kind of stuff, but we already know it's going to be in the box as well. We're about to find out. So if we open it up, now I do want to mention this is a review unit, so this has been opened before, so well, everything should be about the same as when you buy your own. So you see here there's an HTC Inspire 4G quick start guide. So it's got some information, it's kind of telling you a little bit about how to use the phone, how to put your microSD card, SIM card, all that kind of good stuff, but we'll take a look at that in a second. Now we have the phone itself, which actually, let's see if I can get it out without falling. So there's the phone itself, but we'll set that aside and take a look at that in a minute. So it doesn't look like there's going to be a ton in the box. Yeah, so we've got a HTC wall adapter, and I believe that's micro USB. We've got a little bit more leaflets and warranties. Connect to Wi-Fi on the AT&T network, so of course you can do that. Safety and regulatory guide, a couple things like that, but not a whole lot. So let's push all this off to the side and take a look at the phone itself. Okay, so let me give you guys a quick tour around the phone. So up front you'll find a 4.3-inch display. It's going to be a super LCD display. It's going to have a resolution of 480 by 800, which is about the standard for phones like this. Along the bottom you'll find 4 Android capacitive touch buttons, and they're all part of the same, that's either glass or plastic, I have no idea, but it's all part of the same thing, and of course you have the HTC logo. Capacitive touch buttons are usually, you love it or you hate it, it depends on how responsive they are, they light up, all that kind of good stuff, but of course I will take a look at that a little bit later. So flipping around on the bottom, you'll find that there's a 3.5mm headset jack, I believe. That looks like a micro USB, and there's your microphone. Flipping it over to the left side, you'll find that there's a volume rocker, and up top you'll find the power button. Actually, I will kind of want to point this out here. Power button is basically flush. It doesn't really, it might raise up just a slight bit, but it's pretty much flush. So I'm definitely interested to see how well that works, in real world testing, if it's actually going to be easy to get to and all that kind of good stuff. Around here on the right side you really won't find anything, and then on the back you'll find your 8 megapixel camera as well as your dual LED flash. And now I've got to say something about this phone. It seems really sturdy and really well built. So it's not really that thick at all. As you guys can see here, the camera does just get up a little bit, but I think there's enough of a lip to keep the camera from getting scratched or anything like that. But it definitely feels very nice in the hand, very sturdy. It's got a decent heft to it. It's certainly not really heavy or anything, but feels nice. Definitely a sturdy phone. I believe that's probably metal, but I really don't know. Definitely feels pretty sturdy. And you've got some nice soft touch plastic here, and here. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and just take this opportunity to give you guys a little rundown of the specs. So this runs the Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, which is clocked at about 1 GHz. It runs Android 2.2 Froyo with the HTC Sense UI, which of course I'll take a look at in the full review. It has 768 megabytes of RAM, 4 gigabytes of internal storage, along with an 8 gigabyte microSD card, so imagine it's probably somewhere inside there you got your SD card. It weighs about 5.78 ounces, which again, that comes back around to, it's nice and thick, and, well, not nice and thick, but it's rather nice and heavy. Feels really solid in the hand, so no issues there. And then the battery is a 1230 milliamp hour battery, so I'll definitely test the battery life and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, guys, that's about it of my unboxing of the HTC Inspire 4G. Definitely stay tuned to the channel. I'll be doing lots more coverage of the phone. So if you're interested, definitely be sure to hit up that subscribe button above, and you'll be notified with all my new content.